Hello.
Hi, JD.
Oh, damn, is it live?
Yes, we are now in Champ Select.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Factions. My name is JD Wyatt is Mage here. It is the second tournament of Nyroth on the 13th of December. This is the second match between, well, second match in total, between Freljord and the Shadow Isles. And I believe it'll just be myself and Porkchop here today.
Hoping my client just doesn't lag or derp or whatever like it's been doing since patch 4.20.
Ah. For those that do not know, recently Shadow Isles has been fucked over. They had 5 bans previously put against them, but after some polling, by that I really just mean that they looked over the rolls, they found out that the 2 extra bans that should have went over don't actually count due to the fact there wasn't enough support for the bombing, yada yada. Freljord gets Jarvan and Gnar back, and there's only 2 bans against Shadow Isles versus the 5.
Yes, and looks like Freljord had decided to ban Fiddle and Thresh. Very good bans, in my opinion, because they're very annoying. And Shadow Isles have chosen to ban Anivia because, well, Aniv.
Yes, it was pretty obvious once they figured out Niv was playing.
Yeah.
I was in chat with the Shadow Isles summoners, mainly just because I was bored. And somebody looked up Niv's match history, and over 300 games on Anivia. And all of his match history is just Anivia. So Quinn picks up for Freljord as their ADC, Mike going onto his Aatrox. Ozzy hovering over the Kog'Maw, probably locking in. Is an interesting bot lane to fight, Quinn versus Cog.
We see Quinn, let's see. We see Atrix, Coggles, Quan. Who else will we see from the Freljord?
Probably going to be a Braum.
I do know, I think Metric Trout. Actually, I have no idea what to do. Wait, can they? Okay, they can't use Jarvan, can they? I'm pretty sure Jarvan and who was it? Gnar are dead. Yeah, so they can't use Jarvan. I hope they know that. I don't think he knows that. Okay then. Someone's gonna have to tell him that Jarvan's dead.
So we see Ash picked up by Metric Trout. I didn't want to say it could be a fabled double ADC bot lane on the side of Freljord, but it looks like it's a fabled double ADC on the side of Freljord. Or it could just be Quinn top, which is equally as cancerous as Gnar top.
Mike was saying, or someone was saying, that Gnar and Jarvan were dead for the rest of the arc.
And as I said before, that was because the Shadow Isles bomb needed to have a 65, and it did not equal 65, or something along those lines, and after a revision from Cupcake and Naga, it was chosen to be retconned.
I don't think Mike or anyone told me that.
I overheard Mike or actually Mike thought it was like what you thought, and then Silencer and Puncho brought it to everyone's attention.
Ah.
We see a Mumu and a Karthus. Silencer does choose his Karthus very often. Niv, I keep wanting to say Anivia. Niv forced to play somebody other than Anivia. His tears must be filling up his glass right now, down at the Summoner's booth.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play Liss. He's gonna change his name to Liss.
Now, looking at the team so far, we do see Quinn taking Ignite. Definitely seems like a top lane Quinn, though Teleport does seem a little bit stronger for the high-ass mobility Quinn can give with her ultimate. And everybody else's summoner spells seem to be in order. It seems Frigid and Poncho might be changing due to the fact Poncho is known to be the top laner of these Shadow Isles teams. Pretend what I just said made sense, because that's what I wanted. Anyway, Punyoho, what shall you pick? Probably York or Heron. They don't have too many choices. Screw it, Calista top. That's not terrible or anything.
Hell yeah. Do they still have Urgot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know Poncho likes Urgot.
Best bet probably would be York, just because of the range consistent sustain. Yorkines. Oh wait, Nocturne.
Oh my god, spooky.
Been a while since Nocturne's been chosen to be played on the side of on Shadow Isles. And after some summoner spell changes, there's trading going on. Ozzy actually going jungle Nocturne. Poncho going Kog'Maw bot lane with Ghost and Heal. Double exhaust on the side of. This is an Amumu support.
It could be Kartha support. Actually, no.
Maybe.
Yeah, Mumu support would be better. I don't think he would do so well in mid lane.
No, he barely fits top lane, and that's only against melee, who are terrible at life.
I was gonna say, yeah,
I've
they
tried
banned
it.
out their two only supports, Fiddlesticks and Thresh.
Mm-hmm. Well, now there is the fabled Callista support.
Oh my god, I tried that. I was like, holy shit, no. AP Callista support? Like, no.
No, just a Callista on hit random Runans with Frozen Mallet. Oh, and that's another change. Poncho actually going to Aatrox, Mike picking up Kog'Maw with Ignite.
We usually
Poncho has
see...
heal so far.
Yeah, I've seen Mike on
Oh, and
Aatrox.
that's heal from Mike and Poncho with Teleport.
This will be an interesting game.
Summoner spells seem to be in the normal, minus the Ignite from the top lane Quinn. Exhaust from both Silencer and Frigid. And everything else seems to be in order. Now, in order to help break this 5 to 6 minute silence cycle, recently, a good friend of mine and pretty much everybody here at Factions Animorph linked a website called willyoupressthebutton.com.
Oh,
I
yeah!
figure, why not fill in the void of emptiness and delusion and silence with something probably hilarious and funny that everybody can bitch about and argue with in the comments? Because comments. So, will you press the button? It's very simple. You either don't press the button or you do, and it shows you a percentage of who did and who didn't. Now, this is the, let's say, dilemma. You get to rule the world, but you'll lose 30 years from your lifetime. Porkchop, what would you hit? Would you hit the button or not?
Wait, say it again? I wasn't paying attention.
Of course. You get to rule the world, but you lose 30 years from your lifetime.
I wouldn't take it.
No, I would do it. I'm
Nah.
power maniac.
I value my life more than ruling some crappy little planet.
I would blow everything up. Now, once my slow-ass computer takes its time to load up the results, comments! Post if you would rule the world but lose 30 years of your life.
Do
and
more!
why.
Do more, do more.
I'm trying to. It takes a while because my computer's slow as hell. It gives the result there is.
Potato!
36... Shut up. 35% of people have pressed the button. 6,000 people have hit it. 11,000 chose not to. Alright, and... Alright, next one coming up soon. Chat, you have roughly 10 seconds to continue to comment. One of the comments, what if a zombie pressed the button? Then what? They're already dead.
Yeah, I don't want to take 30 years away from my life. If I did that, I'd probably die the next day.
Here's the next one. You can go Super Saiyan, but you have to put up with Vegeta's whining about how he never beat Goku.
I'm gonna pass because I've never watched Dragon Ball and I don't like Dragon Ball, so I'm like, yeah.
Shut! I'm hitting the button. Super Saiyan is definitely worth it. 20 seconds before we're taken into the loading screen. Once my computer does all its things. So comments. Keep commenting on things.
Why does Vegeta's name remind me of vagina?
because it's the point.
Oh,
Maybe. I don't know.
okay.
And the game blocks me from looking at things.
Goddamn. Goddamn full screen.
Damn it, Lee. Why do you have to control my computer? And up there's looking at the skin war before I look at the results. We have Woad Scout Quinn, Commando Jarvan the fourth. Can't see the third one yet. And normal LeBron and Lysandra. For Shadow Owls we have Pentakill what?
Pentakill Carfus.
Oh, nice. I thought you said Pentakill and Moo Moo. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, totally.
We have Pentakill Karthus and Mecha Aatrox, so 2 skins on the side of Shadow Owls. 2 so far on the side of Freljord, though Metric Trout I believe does have Ash skins. There's too many. Just so you know, 54% of people have hit the button to go Super Saiyan.
Of course.
Next button. You will be able to read minds, but you can't turn it off. You will hear the thoughts of every person you see.
Oh, so I'm Suki from True Blood. Okay,
Pretty much anyone that's ever had that ability before in their life.
I think I would take it. If Suki can deal with it, I can deal with it.
I will not, due to the fact I've seen how that outcome comes out and you just go insane.
Nah, you'll be fine.
No, I won't.
I'll read their thoughts and then like blackmail them if it's something really bad.
Pork chop.
What?
Demented bitch.
I am Lulu. Incarnated.
You could just say incarnate.
Incarnate, yes, that's the word. Thank you.
Not a problem. 10,353 people hit that button. 9,130 did not. Ha, one of the comments. I get enough pornography from the internet, thank you.
What?
Still not seeing Ash.
Another while we wait for Ash.
I'm trying to, damn it. Ah, here it is. You gain the ability to have anyone you love fall deeply in love with you for 100%. With you 100%, and will return to normal if you change your mind, but they will die in 5 years after meeting you.
Wow, that's... Man.
Ooh, I think I would hit the button just because... no, that's if you love them. I didn't know. And that will be the final one is actually the game's paused.
Yay, we're off to a good start again. Oh my god.
More disconnections. Obviously, we have not sacrificed enough gnomes to the internet machine. For as we all know, the internet machine is powered by dead hamsters, and dead hamsters can only feast on the flesh of recently killed gnomes. Small children also work if we need a substitute. Yes, I'm a terrible person. I know. Shut up.
They need a Maokai skin, and it could be Mao Zedong skin. You think that'd be a good skin for him?
Mao Zedong, what the hell?
Mao Zedong, he was some Chinese communist guy, and I don't know.
I thought you were doing some kind of a mash between Mao Zedong and Heimerdinger.
Oh my god, that'd be great. Mao Zedong. It's perfect.
Hmm. 28% of people have pressed the button. 5,700 versus the 14,500 that did not hit the button.
In the religion Maoism, we can worship Maokai. I believe that's the religion or whatever Mao Zedong came up with. I don't know. I didn't pay
Yes,
attention.
indeed, Porchop. Everything you say is correct. Just keep believing that.
Yes, okay, I was right. Ha ha ha.
Here's the next one. You can hear other people's thoughts, but it is yeah, that's the same one as before, just different format.
Silly JD.
Oh, shush you. Up, game's restarting. Perfect timing.
Yay!
Again, that is willyoupressthebutton.com, all one word. For those that care to follow along or use it for whenever they have downtime. And Braum is currently jacking off behind his shield. Wonderful start.
This is a PG-rated show.
Oh, hell no it isn't.
I know. Alright, my stream seems to be okay for now.
The gods are wise. Awareness is the key
No
to
invasions
victory.
from either
Be
side.
sure you never let your guard down. Demacia.
Demacia! That's all I hear. Goddamn Jarvan. Demacia! And everyone's just sitting in the bush.
I'll wait. Sunder any army. Crumble any
I
mountain.
mean, Braum
Lick
juggling
the
his Poro, which is
ground.
completely worth it.
Yep.
You like my weapon? Come on over, Brooke.
There's Braum doing his thing behind his shield.
Demacia.
Good thing Trinity's not here.
I know, right? Oh my god.
My weapon.
God, like,
I'm kind of surprised right, let that one go through.
I can't unsee that now.
I'll wait.
Yep, and the mighties have spawned. Jarvan started 1 second late because he couldn't help but masturbate. Ooh, the Nocturne texture update's very nice. I'm going to keep my attention up onto the top lane, just to make sure
And I'll be
Yoho
following.
doesn't get his ass kicked.
And I'll be following the directed camera. Right now I'm on bot lane. Support Amumu starting off with the Targons. Good build, good start. Relic Shield, whatever it's called.
Relic shield into Targon's interface, so.
Yes.
Yeah, well, true.
Same thing. Let's see, the camera decides bot lane is the most entertaining.
Well, granted, there are 4 champions to look at.
True, yeah, whenever I have directed camera on, it always goes to bot lane the most.
It's just the probability. Boncho's not having a terrible time CSing in the top lane, but he's missed a good feud due to Quinn's harass and the blind. Nocturne already words. Nocturne already back at base, decided to pick up the skirmisher saber.
Nice.
Not a bad call.
Mother always said, float like iceberg. Sting
Braum playing with his Poro again. I think Quinn should be doing well against Aatrox. Do you think?
Aatrox has a lot of built-in sustain, and he does have decent poke from the E, which has a good enough base to actually rank up to harass with. Though whenever he's hit by a blind, like right then, shows that Quinn has just better threat levels.
Yeah. That'll be interesting, 280 carries.
Granted, Quinn can be completely played Bruiser. One of the builds I found completely hilarious is Blade of the Rune King into Frozen Mallet, and then pure tank.
Alright, we're going to mid lane. See Anivia, god damn it, a Niv pushing up on Karthus. I'm just gonna say Lysandra. And we see Nocturne looking for a gank on bot lane. Here he goes. I think they might get Ashe. Nope. Oh, the flash and the
Aatrox's
smite
passive.
and the exhaust.
Aatrox passive is popped. And looks like Poncho is going to get out of there alive. He committed a little bit too hard into a 1v1 where Quinn was able to get a good E-proc into extra basic attack damage.
And Freljord burning all of their summoner spells to escape safely.
So far, just a 300 gold lead, which is mainly the CS between mid lane right now. Though the 6 CS difference between the junglers is a good enough amount. Jarvan going to be spotted up by Warbot. Mumu already went down to bot lane onto Ashe. Jarvan's missing his drag. That'll be Ashe picking up the kill onto Kog'Maw, but Kog'Maw does secure first blood, and the passive will get him 2 minions.
I believe he got stunned from Brahm's passive under the turret, did he?
Didn't matter. There was, I believe so.
Yeah.
Though it was him between Jarvan and an Ashe. So Ashe taking, Ashe being hit by Karthus ultimate siege minion here as well, and that'll be a kill for Karthus.
Good job.
That siege minion doing about 80 damage in total. But let me double check that because her health bar was dropping every basic attack from it. Yeah, the siege minion was doing 30 damage each basic attack.
Nocturne coming up top for a gank, I think. Oh, he might not. Yeah, he doesn't even need help. He was just like, "Hi, I'm here."
Punch are doing a good job coming back to lane with just the Vamp Scepter. Though the Vamp Scepter versus pretty much nothing else on the side of Quinn did help even up that fight. And Quinn without teleport or even boots right now might be a little bit of a pain for her to get back to lane, though. Poncho deciding to just head back with the extra gold he has. That is a Cutlass built on the side of Quinn, however. Oh, you know it would be a terrible thing. It would be completely powerful for factions if we could ban items in matches.
That would be awesome. Oh my god.
And that would just be a big power spike. Cupcake, I know you're listening. Get on it. Banning the use of specific items.
Oh man, that would
It would probably be the most difficult thing in all of factions history to petition.
I know. What would we ban though? Like, there's so many.
Probably just some of the core end items like the Infinity Edge, Rabadon's Death Cap, general tank items.
I'm trying to think if you can ban something like just a minor item that builds into everything.
No, that would be too much.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I mean, if anything, that would just be banning out the item itself and then just wait until you can buy the item that it builds out of. Like, say, banning out Blade of the Rune King, Infinity Edge, mainly ADC items is what I'm thinking of, or Rabadons. Zhonya's as well, that would really screw over a lot of other champions who rely on the ability to just not die for a while.
Oh yeah, ban out boots. That would be great. Just normal boots. No one would be able to buy boots.
No one would be able to buy normal boots, and they'd have to go back and get a full pair of boots before they could buy boots.
I don't know, would it count if it builds into it?
Nah. Like, the way I'm thinking of it is, like, you just can't have the item. You could have the components. If it's, like, say, Blade of the Rune King, you can get Cutlass and the Vamp Scepter, or the 2 blades, but you can't build up into it.
I know, someone had a good suggestion. Ban wards, all wards. Pink, greens, trinkets.
But then Callista, and every other champion that gives a shit ton of vision for no reason. Because Riot loves vision.
Yeah.
So far, 2 kill lead on the side of Shadow Isles, 800 gold lead. Both top laners having their Cutlass, the junglers not a bit surprisingly. Oh no, it's because Jarvan has full boots, which is going to help him catch out Aatrox or not.
Nope.
Jarvan does have his boots of mobility versus the Nocturne's components of Devourer.
Yeah. Aatrox handling himself pretty well against Quinn up top.
Poncho is a very strong laner and a very competent League of Legends player.
Looks like Nocturne might be heading top. Let's gonna be on a
Quinn
ward.
using her vault, Q from Aatrox jumping on the top of her, procced his ultimate, blind blocking a lot of the damage with 7 auto attacks in total. Poncho trying to heal up before Ignite kills him. Will Nocturne be able to finish it up? Quinn on the tower, but Nocturne able to get it with the last tick of red buff. That is going to leave Poncho in the top lane though to take the tower. But Jarvan's back.
I thought Aatrox took that with his Q. Or whatever that
So
was.
well, that would be his E.
E.
A very well-timed blind from Quinn, able to block out 7 auto attacks from the Aatrox. And then using her ultimate to defeat Nocturne under tower. A bit of an aggressive dive. But in the end,
Here comes the
Shadow
Sandra.
did get more.
Oh, nice Ash. Oh, that looked like it was gonna
Teleport
miss.
coming in from Aatrox, who's a half health, but does have his passive up and ready. Braum using his ultimate, hitting the Amumu. Lissandra splashing away. E from Aatrox missing, however, as a stun proc from the Ashe onto Aatrox, whose passive does proc. Braum lands his Q again. Doesn't seem like anyone is going to go farther. That is Lissandra for just Kog'Maw.
That hitbox on Ash needs a little work. It looked like it was gonna miss. And Karthus just doing some taunting.
If he had landed that one, it probably would have been an ultimate. Karthus' ult does deal 280 damage. Ashe down to 600 health. Nocturne toying at the idea of Dragon. And does have his Devourer right now. At 11 minutes in, going to gain his first stack of Devourer off of blue buff. Or maybe not. Greedy mid laners needing their blue buff.
Yep.
Looking back up the top lane, Poncho without his passive trying to fight off the Quinn. Both of them have their components for Blade of the Rune King, though Poncho does have a pair of boots up. Oh, that's Rod of Ages finished on the side of Karthus.
Jarvan
So that
showing
is a
himself.
Morellamicon. Sandra. Vault missing, or Vault hitting the wrong target. From Quinn.
Nocturne, yeah, he can't go on the Slender right now.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
First turret goes to Freljord. And Nocturne gets ulted anyway.
Sounds mage flash and make sure Nivea does, or Niv, wow, Niv does die. Trying to take down Jarvan as fast as possible. A few more basics. Oh,
Nice. Double kill for Karthus.
double. Well done indeed. I say basic attacks, but in all honesty, Q is his basics.
Yeah.
Poncho's teleport is down for another 3 minutes. Or a little less than 3 minutes, so he will have to survive this lane as long as possible before being able to go to safety.
We see Karthus with his Rod of Ages already in a tier now. Sandra looks like she's getting her Zanya's next. Ashe has Essence Reroots. Interesting.
Not a terrible item on Ashe due to the fact of you can have the Q as a consistent proc now, though people have critically acclaimed it as a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, it is fairly cheap. I forgot how much it is. Like,
It's about 300 or 400 less than a Bloodthirster.
Karthus putting some damage on poor Niv. Might get her if he lands a Q. Aw. One more. Oh, so close. But the ult will kill
There
her.
is an ultimate on the side of Karthus. It is a 1-for-1 though, Jarvan getting the, actually Lissandra getting the assist on that one would tilt the gold a little more on the side of Freljord. I feel like one of the main reasons people hate the idea of Essence Reaver is that it's a new AD item, and that if anybody builds different from the cookie cutter AD item path build, then you're a terrible person.
I don't know. It's just. I don't know how to feel about it. Some are saying, the stats aren't as good as like other items, like, IE or Bork or Bloodthirster or whatever.
Same, it's the same attack damage. It gives you 10% cooldown reduction, which is nice for AD casters. Quinn is not though, but a shorter volley and ultimate cooldown doesn't hurt.
Ooh, that backfired. If Mumu had landed that bandage, I think that would have gone in their favor.
And that will be the stun prop from Ashe to land the kill. Flash from Big Mike. His passive does end off, but a Q will land to kill off Braum. Flash as well. Flash from Ashe and Blade of the King Proc try to save himself, but Jarvan coming around the bend to smack him in the face with the spear. Going to give the gold lead back to the side of Freljord.
Yeah, I think Nocturne was probably expecting Amumu to land that bandage on Ash or someone, but he hit a minion, and that kind of just screwed everything up.
Aatrox does have his passive back up in top lane. Teleport will be up soon. CS actually on the side of Aatrox. Oh, and that'll be the first dragon over towards Freljord.
Ooh. Freljord's slowly coming back. Quinn might
Quinn going-
kill. Nah.
Oh. Just a good amount of damage put onto Aatrox. His teleport will be up fairly soon, but he can't risk backing while Quinn is still pushing the wave. Though that will be the minions taken out, and that should be Aatrox leaving.
With his fancy
Aatrox will now
green
transform
sword.
into a bird, or into a jet. It's a mechanical bird.
Yes.
Double cloth armor along with a full blood throwing king for the Aatrox. Seems he'll be building towards the Randuins as his next item.
Alright, so far we see Ash 4, 1, and 2 doing pretty good. She's got a Nasher, or Stinger. Is she going for, wait, Nashers and what else goes from Stinger?
A Zephyr?
Zephyr, maybe?
I think there's a third. No, third one's Dervish Blade, which is on the 3's map alone.
That's
Nocturne and Jarvan backing out near the top lane.
interesting.
So, this is just junglers right now. I believe it is just Nashers and Zephyr. Twitch chat, please correct us if we're wrong.
Jarvan also 4, 1, and 2 right now. Got an Aegis for that. Definitely need some magic resistance against Shadow Owls.
Lissandra running into this Shadow Owl's jungle right now. Spotted up by Karthus, a little fight ensued. Lissandra using her E to get out of there safely.
Reveal what is hidden.
Jarvan has been spotted out by the Aatrox sword. Though it doesn't seem like Aatrox noticed. Oh, Ping had went out from blue side. Nope, Aatrox does remember that Jarvan's in the area and will be cautious. Jarvan's sticking around in the tri-bush for a while. Lissandra trying to poke down Nocturne in the jungle, getting over the wall again using her E. Aatrox sees the Quinn trying to back out of lane. She in fact stops to get a little bit more CS. What would be nice is if, as spectators, we could click an item and see what it could go into, just for clarity.
I know, right?
Jarvan, I believe, was just spotted by the Vision Ward Aatrox placed a while ago. And he will decide to back out. That is Blade of the Rune King and Brutalizer built on the side of Quinn.
Yeah, someone in the Twitch chat said Ash is going for a kiting build. Less damage, but more kiting ability. And
Does
CDR
make total sense.
for her arrow.
It is a build, and there are, granted this is a technical insult using the word gimmick, but if it isn't a normal path of somebody would take while playing a champion, it's just labeled as a gimmick build unless it has a name of itself. I like that idea though, of a kitey, less damage, but completely able to just run away and laugh as you guys try to chase her, and then she'll chase you down because you can't run away because it's an Ash.
And the funny thing is, I've noticed, like, with factions, you see people do these really crazy builds, and it's funny because if you do really well, people are gonna like praise you forever, and they're like, "Oh, that build is so good, so OP." But if you do horrible, they're just gonna like never let you live it down. Like, "Oh, that build was shit. Why did you do that?" That's pretty.
I think I know who you're referring to.
I don't
That's
know.
Nocturne using his ultimate coming down. Oh no, trying to or using it onto Lissandra to make sure that they can get the kill. Jarvan is spotted out by the ward, is not going to kill it.
And we okay, never mind. It's Braum. I thought the Amumu bandage toss. I'm surprised. Support Amumu doing pretty well. Of course, in my opinion, pretty much anyone can support. At least champions.
Granted, if you're tanky enough to survive the beginning stages of the level 1 through 3, then you should be able to handle supporting in general.
Yeah, I actually
Poke
think.
heavy comps.
Actually, I was gonna say I think Amumu is a lot like Thresh. They have their Qs if they land it, you know that's good. They have their AOE ults that stun and
Stun
slow.
coming in onto the Mumu ultimate and arrow from Ash to lock down a Mumu, and that is Kog'Maw being chased down as well. Flash being used, but the stun guild still going off. There's a tower dive on the side.
Oh,
no,
Karthus.
ultimate.
Oh, woo! Nice.
I believe that was either Red Buff or something else securing that kill. Oh, top lane Aatrox was able to kill off Quinn thanks to the Karthus ultimate. That was a 2 for 2 in a global team-wide ordeal, though Aatrox's passive was used. Oh, Karthus landing some really good solo Qs onto Lissandra.
Nacho taking top turret, first turret for Shadow Isles.
Jarvan killing off the crab at the Dragon Pit, not noticing the ward Shadow Isles placed in there.
Oh yeah, and I believe Nocturne also just got some buffs as well. Movement speed from his ult or something?
No, whenever he gets
cooldown?
whenever his E is able to fear somebody, he gains movement speed while walking in that direction. It also
Okay.
works with any kind of fear.
I think they were doing something with his ult, but they just changed it to his E.
Yes, Nocturne gains massively increased movement speed towards feared enemies.
Ah, nice.
Which really helps out since he's a massive attack massive attack speed champion. As the pink ward killed off on the side or for Freljord.
And it looks like
So
they're...
Mumu into... Oh, that is Zephyrs and Alacrity finished on the side of Ash.
Nice, and Swifty boots.
449 movement speed. She can never be hit by a skill shot.
True, it's very interesting Ash build.
Jarvan fucking... Oh, this is Moby Boost proc. Nocturne is around bottom, and that will be the ward spotted out by Braum using the sweeper. 12 to 12. About 2,500 gold on the side of Freljord.
We'll be seeing who takes the first... Do any of them have a dragon yet?
Yes, Freljord has taken a dragon.
Okay. Looks like they're prepping dragon. Oh, and
Nocturne using
Nocturne.
his ultimate gonna initiate a fight.
And he...
Amumu and Kog'Maw taking out the Jarvan. Exhaust being used to make sure that Jarvan can die. Flash being used. Living with us on 100 health. Ash able to take out Nocturne. Amumu trying to go in on Braum and Ash, but unfortunately he is stunned up right away. Hearth is using his ultimate that will secure the kill onto Jarvan, or does it? No, Jarvan standing next to the inner tower using his own shield as well, able to survive with less than 100 health.
Wow.
A decent fight for the Shadow Isles turned into a bloody, bloody mess.
Yeah, that was pretty messy. The focus was not on Ash. Like, Nocturne was going on Jarvan, and it was like, I don't know, Cog was, and Mumu were dealing with Braum.
Well, yeah, switch up. While Mumu and Kog'Maw were able to do a lot of damage to Jarvan, if they had gotten the kill, that would have at least been a 1-for-1 in that case. Though the Karthus ultimate into the Amumu and Kog'Maw wanting to do more led into very, very poor decisions.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And yeah, someone should do drag. I think they want to. Yeah, Jarvan's running around it. Ash doing pretty good. She's what, 8-2? Yeah, 8-2 and 3 with that
Yeah,
build.
8-3. That was Brahm's Q taking the Scuttle Crab.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Braum MVP.
Brahm's Q does approximately 300 damage. Tis a magic ability, so magic resistance from the crab probably does hurt it.
Yeah, both these teams have a lot of good engage.
Quinn using her heightened senses to try to take out the pink ward in the bush, but unfortunately is not able to thanks to the Karthus wall. Lissandra using her E doesn't hit Cogger, though the volleys from Ashe able to peg down the front line a little bit. Dragon being aggroed right now, good chunk of damage from it, though won't kill anybody outright. Lissandra coming in around from behind, ward being placed on top of the Shadow Isles backline. Lissandra getting out of there scot-free.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Freljord's gonna probably have to engage. They have better engage.
The pink ward has been killed. Everybody in chat may now scream and holler.
It looks like they're just gonna dance around Dragon for 20 minutes.
Lissandra deciding to say screw the dance, pushing up mid lane.
Are they gonna go for Lissandra?
Lissandra being caught out a little bit, but she's able to use her E to escape to safety. Poncho going pretty hard in there, down to less than half health. Spence is still active. A giant team fight first Doctrine and a movie using ultimate luck. That was the earlier team. Ash landing an arrow onto Aatrox as he dives onto the Q. Jarvan taking on Doctrine in the backline as Cogman to move to lock him down fast enough for Cogman to kill him off the percent damage. Guard is taking another middle of his ultimate, unable to kill off Braum and Lissandra thanks to the armor and magic resist he gives by using his stand behind me. But Lissandra eventually does fall though thanks to basics of minions. That is a 4 for 3, or 3 for 3. Wait, no, yeah, 3 for 3.
Oh, what the?
Aatrox barely making it out
What
of there.
was that for Braum? Did he read the Mrs. Q?
Well, Braum now feels the sting of defeat. Kog'Maw not getting any basic attack damage out on the tower, actually. Ashe forcing him away fast. Oh, and Aatrox did lose his passive in the middle of that team fight, so that would have been death. So that is a Randuin's built up for Aatrox, though Ashe is heading over towards the Dragon Pit.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Ooh, unfortunately that is bot lane tower taken by minions. Nocturne does spot out the ward, though that is a little bit out of the range of the sweeping lens, actually. And that'll be a pink ward killed off immediately, because it's in the middle of another pink ward. Ashe, Quinn, and Braum are not in position to help with this. It's just Jarvan and Lissandra who's going to smite it first. Oh, Lissandra able to kill her with a Q to secure the dragon. Aatrox knocking up Lissandra, and that will be Kog'Maw getting off of Jarvan. That was a very poor play on the side of Shadow Isles, a 5v2 and lost the dragon, even though they did get the 2 kills. Once Ashe gets that 5% movement speed boost, it's going to mean a lot for her build. She currently has 449 movement speed. So 10 of that would be, she would gain about 22 movement speed, bringing her up to a whopping 461.
It looks like they're trying to go on
Or
Braum, and
70,
he
470.
flashes
Yes,
and
Braum using his ultimate to kill
ults.
off the Amumu. Yep.
Ashe Arrow coming out for whatever reason. I guess she wanted to kill those minions. But sadly, she's not Draven. Or Ezreal.
She does have a fair amount of cooldown reduction. The Zephyr's giving her 10 on top of the Essence Reavers for 20, and Yumu's giving her 30.
True.
Ultimate itself is on a 63-second cooldown, only 30 seconds left of it. Aatrox's being caught out in the top lane,
Aw.
and will be caught and killed by Quinn. Brahm's incessant laughter. Now, there are very few things a pickaxe can be built into that would really help an ADC. So it must be either a Last Whisper, or if Ashe really wants to be an asshole, Frozen Mallet. Because I do believe the slows are stackable from Frozen Shot and the Frozen Mallet itself, such as Rylai's with the new slow. Ashe arrow going
Damn.
right between Nocturne and Karthus.
Another Ashel, you're right, it is pretty low cooldown.
Quinn is deciding to push up top lane. The inner turret was killed off a while ago. Amumu off on the side, wanting to engage a team fight. If he's able to land a over the wall bandage toss, that can lead into a 3-man ultimate into a nice Karthus AoE and Nocturne ult. And this will be the inner tower taken.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
5 and 2 towers in this game. Amumu about to be caught out right now. Or not.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my god, they didn't catch him. Oh, that
If
lucky
Shadow Isles
Mumu.
wanted to engage this would be the strongest way too.
He's still in the bush. I don't know why he doesn't just go back. Okay, I guess.
So it does seem Ashe, Jarvan, and Lissandra are still in the bot lane. Amumu coming around the bend, lands it onto Lissandra, uses his ultimate, but wow. Lissandra's able to escape the Amumu last second. Lissandra's ultimate being able to use his appeal, and Amumu trying to continue to chase, but not much left. Well, the ultimate would seem like a good idea, locking down Lissandra before she could get out. If it was used seconds earlier, later, she would have got escaped. Kaka taken out of the fight, yeah. Wow.
Triple
Quinn.
Quinn.
Unstoppable. Red team double kill.
And that's a
Contra
dead
will be proctored to
Aatrox.
his That unfortunately is not a quadra kill though. Very well played on the side of Flash Fuse. OPS has Last Whisper built on the side of Ashe, and she does have a no magic. Might want to build that into GA. Who knows?
So yeah, this is looking like Freljord's game. It was pretty even for first half.
Been destroyed.
And now Freljord. Oh, we see 3 Borks on the side of Shadow Owl so far. I think Karthus and Amumu need a Bork. And Jarvan getting caught out. And he's dead. You still alive, JD?
Oh, my mute button. Wonderful. Apparently I hit it. Yes, very fast and clean kill. No ultimates used, and Jarvan being taken out right before the dragon respawns into his shadow as their first dragon of the game. They're able to kill it off, but they should be ready to do so. Kind of weird how fast Ashe can run down.
Yeah. Oh. So
Just
close.
a second late. 1,000 gold lead on the, or 10,000 gold lead on the set of Freljord. Very hard to come back from such a deficit. That's a mob on Morty is completed on to, where is that person? I can't see it. On to Quinn. Nice. A very nice anti-Karthus item. Karthus needs 22 more AP to be legit.
Oh my god. Every Ash arrow misses.
Go!
That was funny. Twitch chat was just saying that, and then she misses another. But then again, that was good dodging by Shadow Owl, so I'll give him that.
Though at the same time, the Ash Arrow itself is on a cooldown of 56 seconds, and it's already down half its cooldown. Cooldown reduction is a very powerful item, especially for the fact that if you don't realize how much cooldown reduction a champion has, say normally an Ashe would use her ultimate and be down for at least 2 minutes at this point, or even a minute for 100 seconds at this point in the game.
Yeah, she's
Not realizing.
I'm gonna say she's kind of using it like an Ezreal, you know, just kind of trying to harass or I don't know, something.
Establish fear in the hearts of the enemy.
Yes.
Amumu staying in his quiet bush. Amumu spotted in his quiet bush. Amumu killed near his quiet bush.
Yeah, I'm getting caught out and rest in peace.
Rest in pieces, you robotic, sad little man, child.
And it's
baby.
also 6 turrets to 2 turrets, so I think Freljord have this. They're looking pretty good as a team.
Without an inhibitor turret to defend behind, it's just going to be Ashe taking it from an increased range.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Aatrox is deciding to say, screw the team fight, go on top lane. Just cleaving the damn thing in half. Aatrox will try and escape. I was going to say either push or escape. Shall not be caught unless the Jarvan throws a standard in the bush, but she won't.
Krabby's gonna go bye-bye.
No, not the crab.
I'm hungry.
Ashe is full build now, with her Guardian Angel completed.
Whoa! Big old team fight in the jungle right now, and Lysandra getting a couple kills.
Karthus slash behind the back line trying to get onto the Ashe. Unfortunately, Ashe just has enough movement speed to run away. Silencer doing as much as he can, though. No one's trying to finish him off.
Oh, he got him.
Too.
Oh, and Rob get him with a Q.
Karthus ultimate. Rom decided to ultimate
Oh!
away.
GA being popped.
Amumu able to spawn, and that'll be right on top of the.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Q landing.
Maybe.
Tantrum.
Oh! Amumu, why?
A level 2 tantrum. And that is a, that was a 4v5.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Will just be Quinn pushing down bot lane and probably into the Nexus and winning it.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
So I believe Ash is full build. Yep, she had a nice looking build there. Braum getting the.
Ash has been. You first.
Oh no, what were you gonna say?
Ash has been critically acclaimed as one of the few ADCs that is immobile as fuck. So having a very high amount of base movement speed with her build does give her a good amount of self-healing.
Mm-hmm. They've Trout has created a mobile Ash.
Note, the Jarvan with Moby Boots has 444 movement speed, where the Ash with Swiftness with Alacrity has 449.
Well, at least Ash hit one ult this game.
Well, she's probably hit a few.
A few.
And this will be the third dragon for Freljord, which will mean 5% increased bonus movement speed.
Oh, so close, Nocturne!
Second too late.
Oh, so close. And that might be game. Yep.
Dirty team fight. Be 465 movement speed for Ash. Look at her go. Strutting those legs.
Poor Nocturne, he tried.
Freljord just taking out one after another. Shadowless, yeah. That is game 2 for Freljord. So far, it is one game for Ionia, one win for Ionia, one loss for Bilgewater, one win for Freljord, and one loss for Shadow Isles. Explosions. Can't have a good game without them.
Victory!
Editing guys, cut in the victory thing.
Yay! Alright, let's see.
Anyway.
MVPs. Who would you give your MVP to Freljord?
I will give my MVP to the Quinn, even though the Ashe did phenomenal with her build pattern. It's an ADC, you expect that. Quinn, on few good occasions, was able to get into the backline and disrupt the team fight. Mainly with the just jump in, bird, blind, screw over the Kog'Maw strategy, which works phenomenally. And for Shadow Isles, I'm going to have to give it to Karthus. He had a lot of help when it came down to the late game, though he did not have a Rylai's. Rod of Ages with the Saris Embrace was giving him enough of a health bubble that he could run into the backline while they were trying to kill him and get a good amount of kills off while doing so. Yeah, Porkchop, who will you give your MVP to?
I think I'd probably give it to Quinn. I think actually I'll give it to Ash, because she was pretty entertaining. That build, her arrows, she kept me entertained, she kept me laughing, so I'll give her the MVP.
And for Shadow Isles?
Probably Nocturne, because he also kept me entertained. Or no, a Moo. I don't know. I'm just going on entertainment value, pretty much.
Are you not entertained?
But yeah. Let's see. The next game is setting up. Do you want to cast that one as well, or what?
Maybe.
Okie dokie.
If somebody else wants to, then that's it.
Okie dokie.
Something to note before we do end this stream. The charity live stream that was supposed to be hosted next week is on the verge of being cancelled after over a month of having it posted around the faction itself. No one has donated at all, and if the charity live stream does not gain $100 of donations by Wednesday, Mavis is going to just call it off. So that is just an announcement I wanted to let public. That is the Extra Life charity stream stuff that been posted around for a while. But yes, on to the next game.
Yep. See you guys soon.